Hello students, once again I welcome you in my class. As you know that I am Shivanand Singh and my YouTube class name is Shiva is English Zone. तो आइए शुरू करते हैं अगले वीडियो, अगला चैप्टर। बहुत थोड़ा सा मैं आपको दे रहा हूँ, समझाने की कोशिश कर रहा हूँ कि क्योंकि आपको पता है कि कुछ सिलेबस आपका कम कर दिया है, तो जो भी पढ़ना है बहुत आराम से पढ़िए, समझ के पढ़िए, कैसे एक्सप्लेन करना होगा। वीडियो को आप आराम से डाउनलोड कर लीजिए, रिवाइंड करके देखिए, बार बार देखिए जब तक समझ में न आए। हाँ, अगर आप चैनल पर नए हैं तो मैं चाहूँगा कि आप इस चैनल को सब्सक्राइब कर लीजिए और बेल आइकन को प्रेस कर लीजिए ताकि आपको सीक्वेंशियल फॉर्म में 1 बाय 1 वीडियो आपको मिलती रहें। तो चलिए शुरू करते हैं अगला पैराग्राफ। द चिल्ड्रंस सेलिंग बास्केट वर सन एंड डॉटर्स ऑफ दीज रिफ्यूजीज। एज यू नो दैट in the above paragraph the writer have mentioned that these were the refugee children, and as you know that they have nothing to eat. There is the very big difficulty for the survival of these children, so they started to sell baskets on the railway platform. ये सभी जो बच्चे थे, द चिल्ड्रन सेलिंग बास्केट यानी बास्केट बेचने वाले जो बच्चे थे, वर सन एंड डॉटर्स ऑफ दीज रिफ्यूजीज, इन्हीं शरणार्थियों के बच्चे थे। दे और देयर पेरेंट्स और रिलेटिव्स हैड गैदर्ड इन द सिटीज़। इट मीन्स देयर पेरेंट्स और देयर रिलेटिव्स गैदर्ड इन द सिटीज़। वाई? बिकॉज दे हैव लेफ्ट द पाकिस्तान and wanted to settle in India. So they have gathered in the cities and setting up stalls, manufacturing simple articles, and they have to started to manufacture some little articles, and that little articles they wanted to sell in the local market, and by selling that articles in the local market they wanted to earn their livings. यानी जो ये रिफ्यूजीज़ थे, इन्होंने उसी शहर में अपना तंबू गाड़ लिया, छोटे छोटे सामान बनाते थे, and trying to make a living in markets already crowded. It means that market was already crowded. It means there was a lot of person present already. They lived in cloths and grass set. किसमें? कपड़े के तंबू या घास के तंबुओं में रहते थे। लाइन इन द स्ट्रीट, एकदम कतारबद्ध, जो पंक्तिबद्ध थे। इट मीन्स a lot of tent had been made of cloths or grass lined in across the street. The peasants among these refugees had been accustomed to little all their lives, for the annual income of an agricultural family does not exceed on an average $100 a year. It means the refugees have settled in that area where some peasants families also live, and these peasant family have not the source of income. Very good. It means yearly a peasant, normal average normal family, a peasant family, peasant means a farmer family cannot earn more than $100 in a year. यानी कि जहाँ पर ये सभी शरणार्थी लोग आकर के बसे तो उनके बीच में कुछ किसानों का परिवार भी था, और ये किसानों का परिवार साल भर में $100 भी औसतन नहीं कमा पाता था। That was the main key point the writer wanted to tell you. आगे लिखते हैं ये, and the average unskilled laborer, an average unskilled laborer makes 30 cents a day or less than $2 a week. Unskilled means a person who are not expert in any kind of work, that is known as the unskilled laborer, or such kind of unskilled laborer are very bad to earning money. They have just make 30 cents a day or in a week just $2. यानी कि जो एक अकुशल मजदूर है वो रोज़ाना 30 सेंट की कमाई, सेंट जैसे डॉलर की छोटी यूनिट है, सेंट जैसे हमारे रुपए की छोटी यूनिट है पैसा, और या तो हफ्ते में वो $2 कमा पाते थे या रोज़ाना 30 सेंट की कमाई कर पाते थे। देयर इज़ 1 मील अ डे, 1 मील अ डे यानी कि दिन भर में एक बार भोजन मिलता था, और मिलता क्या था? एन ओनियन, एक प्याज, अ पीस ऑफ ब्रेड, रोटी का टुकड़ा, अ बाउल ऑफ पल्स विद मिल्क, दूध के साथ एक कटोरा दाल, परहैप्स बिट ऑफ गोट चीज़, और संभवतः गोट माने बकरी होता है, चीज़ माने पनीर, साथ बकरी का पनीर। नो टी, नो कॉफ़ी, नो फैट, नो स्वीट्स, नो मीट। It means there is no extra or supplementary food available for these refugees and farmer families. यानी कि इनके पास तो न चाय पीने के अतिरिक्त पैसे थे, न कॉफ़ी, न फैट में एक्स्ट्रा जो मलाई आप कह सकते हैं, ना मिठाई खा सकते थे, ना आप मीट खा सकते थे। $100 a week is not $2 a week. It means, as you know that in a year there are 52 weeks. If you multiply this 52 by 2, it means $104. And as the writer mentioned here, a normal farmer family can earn only $100 in a year. So that was the not great amount. At even that small amount is hard to earn by selling basket to people too poor to buy them. It means in such kind of farmers family, these refugees cannot sell their items because these farmers have not the capacity to purchase such kind of articles made by the refugees, because they are already poor. So how can they purchase these items? तो लेखक कहता है कि इन जिनके पास खुद ही इनकम के स्रोत बहुत कम, ऐसे लोगों के बीच में अपने सामान बेचना बड़ा मुश्किल था. दैट नो डाउट इज़ द रीज़न these little children descend on me like locusts. So that was the main reason. So that why the main reason? लेखक कहता है कि यही मुख्य कारण था कि इनके जो लोकल परचेजर नहीं थे. तो when they saw any American or any visitor, they knew that visitor have a lot of money and that person can buy our articles at a meaningful price. कहता है कि जो मैं या मेरे जैसे जितने भी विदेशी लोग आते थे, उनके आने से उनको ही लगता था, बच्चों को ही लगता था कि यही लोग हमारा सामान खरीद सकते हैं, इसीलिए उन पे टूट पड़ते थे. I, an American, was doubtless the most promising market they had seen. It means the refugee children thought that American, it means the writer, was the most promising market. Why? Because he had a lot of money and he can buy our articles at a profitable price. I bought one tiny basket for a few annas. It means the writer bought a very small size basket in just few annas. Another fruit basket for a bit more. He also bought a fruit basket by giving a little penny. A beautiful waste paper basket for ₹1. And he also bought a basket that was made by the waste paper just for ₹1. A lovely swing basket for ₹1. A few fans for an anna or 2 apiece. It means the writer have not invested $1, but he can purchase a lot of items from these refugee children. My arm were filled and I had not spent 50 cents. This means $1/2. It means the writer had not yet paid 50 cents, but he had a lot of articles made by and sell by these refugee children. His hand was totally filled. There was no space left to purchase any other item. The children passed in, shouting their wares. I was a prisoner, completely surrounded, unable to move. It means a lot of refugee children gathered around the writer, and the writer was in the mid of all these children. He was just like prisoned by the wall of children. बिल्कुल बच्चों ने ऐसे घेर रखा था जैसे उन्होंने दीवार सी बना दी, और बच्चे की दीवार के बीच में लेखक अकेला था, एक बाज़ार के रूप में जिसे वो अपना सामान बेचना चाहते थे. आगे फिर लिखते हैं, द मोस्ट diligent, aggressive vendor was a beautiful girl of 9 right in front of me. And the writer saw a very special refugee girl. That girl was very aggressive and he wanted to sell his basket to the writer, and that girl's age is only 9 years. She had a lovely basket with handle, and that 9 years girl have a very beautiful basket, and that basket have a handle also, and she wanted ₹1.50 for it. And what is the price of that basket? ₹1.50, or about 30 cents, or near about 30 cents. She was an earnest pleader. It means he wanted to sell their wear in a very, very respectable manner. There were tears in her eye. It means the girl was near about to weep. She pleaded, she requested the writer, please purchase my basket. And the scene was very, very full of pathetic. If anyone can see that scene, surely he will start to weep or she will start to weep. वो बहुत ही हृदय विदारक दृश्य था जब वो लड़की लेखक से अश्रु भरे नेत्रों से रिक्वेस्ट कर रहे थे कि प्लीज़ मेरी इस टोकरी खरीद लीजिए, मात्र 1.5 रुपये इसकी कीमत है। ये दृश्य देख करके लेखक का हृदय पसज गया, पिघल गया। So I am trying to explain the few next paragraph in next video. Thank you for watching the